Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk about a message that I received about some of the bullying videos and some of the advice that I gave. It's a response to a personal message that a viewer sent, and alright, so here's the thing, and here we go. Okay, so I received a message from a viewer, and I'm not going to give his or her name. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but anyway, I'm going to read a little bit of the message, or most of the message, and then give a response. For the viewer who wrote this, I tried to send you back a message, but your contact list was blocked, or you're restricted to contact list, so I wasn't able to. I don't know if you want to have your name with this, so I'm not going to attach it. Later on, if you want, if you say it's okay, I'll put a link in the description for so you can say, yep, that was me, or not. So it's up to you. Send me another message and let me know if you want me to keep you anonymous, or if you want me to go ahead and put your name up. Okay, so it starts out, hello, fellow gaijin. In my opinion, showing victims on YouTube talking about their bullying issues won't help. And telling these victims that they're not alone is wrong, because the simple fact is that they are alone. They're alone as soon as they get to school. Teachers turn the other cheek, and in many cases encourage bullying to the challenged children, to coerce them to do better in school. And I've heard quite a few cases when the teacher is the bully. Please start by accepting that these children are very, very alone. They're alone in dark hallways, they're alone in restrooms, they're alone in walking home. And when they get home, the parents just ignore the signs. So let's get real and forget about Western cliches that Japanese people don't understand. To fix bullying in Japan, you have to fight back by hitting them where it hurts. Japan is a shame culture, so let's shame these people by identifying them. It wouldn't be very hard for the victims to sneak mini candid cameras into school and get videos of the bullies and catch them in action. Then put up their photos and videos on the internet along with full names. Who their friends are, who their parents are, and their names, where they live, where they hang out. Build a discussion forum for the victims to account for all of the incidents with the same group of bullies. Just think of this as an APB, all points bulletin. And when you identify them walking alone, go right up to them and bully them right back, even if it's a different bully from the next town or prefecture. We're living in the information age. The bullies have already taken their bullshit to the web with cell phones and forums. Let's fight them there. Let me know what you think. I totally understand where you're coming from. The response that I wrote, I'm going to just kind of touch on, but I'm not going to read because that would be boring. I totally get where you're coming from. It's the desire for vengeance and justice is really strong, particularly once you see when these when you see how these kids are affected. It's been about a year since the boy in Otsu took his own life as a response to bullying, and that has kind of brought everything back up in the news and stuff like that, and so it's kind of at the forefront of everybody's mind. Just to set the stage a little bit. But let me get back to some of the points. The fact, I understand the rage, I understand the frustration, and I understand the desire for payback on it, but okay, let's start with this. I think the discussion forum idea that you had is great. Absolutely, I think that needs to be something that should happen. I'm not in a position really to be able to get that started, so if any Japanese folks out there are interested in putting the website together, let me know. I can give you a little bit of advice on it, but you know, anyway, send me a message and we'll talk a little bit. My Japanese language skills are nowhere near good enough or fluent enough to be able to read and moderate a discussion forum, and there are probably several legal issues that would come up. Now, with that, I need to talk about the thing in your second paragraph here, by fighting back in and hitting them where it hurts. The problem is with doing what you'd suggested, most of that is illegal in Japan. And yeah, I get it. What the kids are doing, what the bullies are doing, is also illegal. But we have to focus on not destroying the kids, whether they're the bullies or the victims. And that's the key. I think that's my main problem with how you want to do it. It would feel great to be able to, give them a taste of their medicine and make them suffer because they made other people suffer. But that's not going to actually solve the problem. Actually, it's going to make the problem bigger, because now you don't have kids bullying kids. You have adults and teachers bullying kids who might be being bullied, right? The solution, in my opinion, is to make teachers understand, help principals understand that bullying is assault. It's illegal. It's already illegal in Japan. And so physical bullying is physical assault. Mental bullying is harassment. And trying to get that message out is much more important than taking vengeance on these kids. Yeah, we have to get them to stop. But the way to do it is not through making those kids have a terrible life. The goal is to get the kids to grow up strong with a little bit of willpower and being able to stand up for themselves and fight back. And you're right, they are very alone. But that's because we're not giving the support that we need to give to the administration and to the kids themselves. So yeah, I get it. And those kids, absolutely. I'll make this video, I'll turn this off, I'll upload it to YouTube, and those kids will still be alone. But I can't go around and protect every kid, neither can you. The parents do need to pay more attention, and as part of the entrance exam for junior high school or high school should be a parents' orientation that talks about bullying and what the signs of bullying are and what the indicators might be for bullies, not just victims, right? And so these kinds of things have to be the step forward. You can't just have vengeance no matter how good it would make you feel at the time, because at that point you're not teaching the kids anything. You're teaching them that what they did was effective. And that's not the lesson that we want to teach, right? We need to teach respect and the correct, I don't want to use the word twice, the correct correction, right, for behavior like this. We need to rehabilitate the kids, not just throw them in prison, right? Anyway, some of the kids got to go. But the whole point is not to make the bullies, not to turn the bullies into victims and, have a big Nichan style outing of a kid, but to find the behavior, correct the behavior, and put them back on the right track. So yeah, the bullies are mean, but that's the behavior you have to correct, and the making sure that the principals understand and the teachers understand that physical bullying is assault, and it is already illegal in Japan and other countries, every country as far as I know, and harassment is not to be tolerated. The situations where the teachers are the bullies, yeah, it happens. It happens. I've seen it. Not where I'm at now, but in other places. Sidelining those teachers and putting them in the correction program, however you want to put it, should be the goal, right? The goal is to make bullying go away, or at least severely restrict it, catch it early, and help those kids understand that they're doing something wrong. I think a lot of times right now, the kids don't get it. They're just like, oh, this is fine, and nobody's stopping me, so it must be fine. I think a more comprehensive bullying education program is in order. yeah, that's about it. So for the viewer who sent me the email, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It was fun to read because I understand exactly where the frustration and comes from with it. And I understand the feeling that, boy, it would be really great to just smack one of them little kids for smacking another kid. But that doesn't work, right? And that's the only problem with it. So thanks for your input. I hope you don't mind that I put this out this way. And if you want, please, you can send me another personal message or contact me through YouTube, whatever. That's fine. And if you'd like me to not do a video response for your message, that's fine. But give me another way to contact you. All right, that's it. I got stuff to do. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And we'll catch you later. See ya.